I bought a survival straw that turns any dirty water into completely drinkable water. It filters out more than 99% of bacteria. And in today's video, we're going to test it with several things to find out if it's really effective. Not just with water, but also filtering several other substances. This is the filter's packaging. It came in here, right? Here are some specifications, but everything is written in English. Let's go straight to the product, which is what we're interested in, right? It comes inside these Ziploc bags. It's well packaged. So we have the straw itself, which is this here. Inside it, there's a whole system that will filter the water. And we also have another little straw, which is for us to connect to this bottom part. Here, look, we leave it connected like this, and we can even drink, look, like this directly. Inside this straw, there's a mesh, which is a system that will already start filtering, right? The water, the bigger particles, and everything else. And then there's also a section with a lot of activated charcoal, which will eliminate all the bacteria, dirt, and everything else until the water comes out filtered and clean. This straw here claims to eliminate up to 99% of the bacteria from any water you drink with it. It's really something very efficient, an indispensable survival tool for anyone who plans to go camping, climbing, or to a more remote place. This is also very useful, and several governments have even bought and distributed it in poorer areas. Because this way a person can drink, for example, rainwater, water from a puddle, something like that. The only thing is that this filter doesn't work for water that's chemically contaminated. That's already a slightly different process. This here won't work, but in today's video, we're going to do several tests and push this thing to its limit. Finding out how far this little gadget can filter deserves your like, right? If it filters, this thing is really impressive. Check this out. Look, now it's already starting to come out a different color, huh? But man, look at the comparison. Look at the dark color that's here and the color that's here now, right? It's totally different. It's already eliminated about 80% of the color, and what came out was this. So, about the Coca-Cola, look at the color. It was really dark, and now it looks like mouse pee, right? Now let's see what this tastes like. Let me remember what Coca-Cola tastes like.
Just in case I forgot, right?
It's warm now. That's it, man. It smells like water. There's no Coke smell at all. Oh my god, it doesn't taste like Coke Zero at all?
No way, no way.
Dude, you have to try it. Taste this.
Man, this is unreal, dude. This doesn't exist. How do they make this?
It tastes like nothing, right?
There's nothing, man. It doesn't taste like Coke at all.
It's time for us to try the orange Fanta. Unlike Coke, its color is already a bright orange, right? Let's do the same thing. The carbonation gets in the way a bit when we try to pull it, because when we pull here, there's a lot of air that gets trapped in the middle of the syringe, and we don't pull as much liquid. Could it be Coke? A little bit of Coke came out here. So I'm going to rinse the filter with some water before we do the Fanta test, so the Coke doesn't affect anything. The Coke had a very dark color, right? So it's going to interfere with our experiment. Look, we had a forced change of scenery, but let's continue our experiment. Man, you really can't filter out 100% of the color, can you? There must be a lot of coloring injected into these sodas. This thing isn't really made for that either. Look at the difference here. Look, in this first glass where there was only Fanta, you can clearly see the coloring here, right? Here it's already an orange color too, but much more transparent, right, man? And if we take this and filter it again, will it become transparent now? I'll try.
Good question, huh?
First of all, let me take a sip. Man, it's already water, but there's still a little color here. Look at the difference when we pour it. There's no gas left here. Unlike soda, it completely gets rid of the gas and leaves only the liquid. Wow, man, it's coming out white, huh? I think it's coming out white. Let's see. Now we have one more syringe here. This water is almost gone, so we won't be able to make an exact comparison. But look at the difference. I think it's gotten a lot clearer, huh? This is almost completely white now. Look, comparing the initial state to the final state, the result is really significant with sodas. So we've already got our result, we've reached our verdict. It really does filter, but it doesn't filter out 100% of the dye. Now let's move on to two real tests where we could actually use this the way it's really designed to be used in nature and in water that we find in the outdoors. Let's start with my pool. Take a look here. See, it's pretty green. It's gonna be a great test for us to start with. And then I still have a duck poop pond that I'm gonna drink water from to see, okay? Well, I don't even need to say how dirty this pool is. It's completely green, full of algae. And we're going to do a test with this straw, see if it really filters. I'm going to drink this water. To make it even better, I'm going to do the following. This green stuff is only at the bottom, so I'm going to stir this water a bit, see? Look, the water isn't that cloudy, it's actually pretty clear, but it's full of little bits of dirt, algae, stuff like that. Okay, this is the one we'll test. Let's place it here and start the filter. I'll drink it so we can see too. The taste this is going to have. This filth here soon enough, don't worry, there will be duck poop. Look, the water really is a bit greener, right? It even looks like it's... Let's do our filtering here, filtration, I don't know. Apparently it's working, huh? There's a slight color to it, huh? The real test we're going to do will be at the lake, because there the water will really be much murkier. I'm gonna filter a little more and then we'll drink it and see what it tastes like. Man, look, this water here looked a bit greener. It's full of little bits of dirt, some things kind of floating, some flakes of algae floating here. Now this one doesn't have any dirt floating. Apparently it's much cleaner and the color of the water is also very clear. I'm gonna drink it to see. Man, it tastes like regular water. There's no smell at all, the taste is completely normal. I think this thing really works. Man, now let's test this big straw here in this lake, dude. Take a look at how dirty this water is, it's really dark. I even grabbed our lake cups here and let's do this. Let's fill them with water. Look how dark the water is, right? You can see a lot of traces of dirt here. We're going to try to filter this water, pour it into this cup, and send it to the brain. So look, what I'm gonna do here, man, can you see how dirty it is? You'll see the difference with this thing. Look, keep injecting it. I just want to test it, right? Just to make sure this thing is gonna work here too. And then we're gonna drink it straight, man. I'm gonna drink it straight from the lake. Let's see if this thing really filters. This time, man, I can already see the difference, huh? Look at the water, how it's full of little bits of dirt and stuff like that. When we put it here, look at it coming out. It comes out completely clear, totally different. This here is the unfiltered water. Look how cloudy it is and all, and look here, man, it really filtered a lot. It's crystal clear. Look at the difference. I'm gonna drink this now.
Does it have a taste?
Man, this also doesn't taste like anything, nothing at all. When you smell this water here, it smells like duck poop, like fish, but this one, nothing. Look, I'm gonna drink it all. Well, follow me on Instagram, and in about 3 days, I'll update you guys if I caught a virus or not. But look, since it didn't taste like anything, everything was fine. I'm drinking it straight now. Watch so you know I'm not lying. Look, there are even some bubbles coming out here, man. This filter is really extremely efficient, extremely functional. It's great for you to have in a survival kit, especially if you're a guy who likes the forest, who always enjoys camping, always exploring more remote places. It's something extremely useful. Suddenly you're in the middle of the woods and you find a little puddle of water. You can drink the water without any worries, or from a spring. Whatever the situation, it's more than approved. I really like this filter here. Now I want to know your opinion in the comments. Was there any test we missed doing with this filter? If you want us to do more new survival things, new tests, just leave your suggestions down below, because I'm always reading the comments and fulfilling your requests. Thank you so much for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. We're in this together. See you next time. Thanks. See you. Take care. Bye.